today is a day I have been looking forward to for some time. The NAB Show NYC. That's the National Association of Broadcasters. Now, I've been to the main event in Las Vegas a few times. I'll tell you the story while we walk over to the Javits Center. So I heard NAB was happening in New York during the time I was going to be here. So, started with ChatGPT. What's a good way to get a free pass to go to the show? And it told me what I already know. Find people that are going to be there and reach out to them directly, which is what I always do anyway. It's a little windy to record out here, so I'm gonna wait. So after scouring the exhibitors at NAB New York.
Can we interview you?
For what? I think I'm currently interviewing you, all of a sudden.
Oh my God, can we interview each other?
Let's just do it like at the same time.
I'm down.
Great, I've already started.
What do you work in?
I work in reality.
Interesting.
Yeah.
First of all, what's your name?
Mike Bruckman.
Mike, are you here for the NAB conference?
I am. I got a special pass from Blackmagic Design to be here.
No way.
You know.
Do you work at all in music?
I have been a performing piano player for 25 years.
Interesting. That's perfect. So
I've played over 50 pianos around Manhattan, easily.
Wow. So who's your favorite artist?
Well, it depends. Sometimes myself, right? But Spotify, I'm going to call them an artist because they deliver me all kinds of interesting music. You know, I've enjoyed my time with Spotify.
What's something that you've discovered recently?
Recently, I'm really enjoying Tom Misch.
Tom Misch.
Yeah.
Would you say that you're an avid music fan?
I'm an avid music processor. Like, music is always processing through my brain. So I think even though I've attended hundreds of concerts and performed everywhere, it's just a part of my life.
So did you know that last year the NAB actually lobbied Congress with over $11 million in order to get artists not paid on the radio?
Not paid. That's the key word there, not paid.
They're trying to get them unpaid for radio performance royalties. What do you think about that?
Well, I think AI is going to dramatically accelerate that whole process, right? Because having it met with all types of companies that produce AI-generated music, it's going to dramatically compromise, just human artists' ability because it's cheaper. And that's the nature of the business, right? What saves the most money? What makes the most money?
So what do you think the route forward is for musicians like yourself to get compensated for their work?
Perform. Practice, like always. Perform as much as possible. And I guess just approach the art form with integrity. All technology can be an enhancement and or a threat, depending on how you look at it, right?
It's a tool.
Now, when physical AI becomes a reality, right, there will be robots playing instruments, right? If they even need to hold the instruments, right? I think they will in the beginning, at least, because it looks cool. It's a little bit disconcerting that these companies are scraping so much human passion from, hundreds of years of music creation and then generating their own outputs based on, what we've done. So, and it's also disconcerting that you're saying that organizations like NAB, and I'm sure many others, aren't lobbying on behalf of the performers, but against them. So that's nerve-wracking. You've messed up my mood. Thanks a lot.
So do you think that human performers should be compensated on the radio?
I think that it will become more and more of a amenity, and it's rare. It'll be a rarity to some degree. Unless, the younger generations continue to pursue, right, their passions. So should they be compensated? Of course they should be compensated, right? And perhaps they'll be compensated more so than in the past. If there's fewer of them and they're in higher demand, it's more of an asset than before.
That's a really interesting perspective. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, thanks for the time.
That was like a really good answer, actually.
Yeah. A YouTuber?
I think I'm going to become that.
You got the personality, though. You got the confidence.
Hell yeah.
I'm more of a content creator.
Okay,
right?
so are we.
Yeah, well, that's fantastic. Yeah, I'm really looking. Thank you. I just walked in, of course. You nabbed me right on the way in. Nabbed me. But you found the right person.
Yeah, we're trying to talk to the interesting people, and I think we found them. So
He
good.
spotted you from a mile away.
You had a good.
Oh, yeah.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
Totally. Well, wait a second. Where do I find you?
Music First Coalition on TikTok and Instagram.
Cool. See, I'm recording.
Yeah.
So like, I'll remember what's going on.
Here, I'll give you my card.
I'm like that pure kind of musician and the fringe guy.
Yeah.
Like, give me a crappy piano in the back of a room, and that's like my comfort zone.
Hell yeah, that's beautiful.
So that's kind of how it goes. And that's why I'm here, to have those types of random encounters. But also, I am really looking forward to engaging in intellectual conversations about emerging technologies in media. And there's also somebody that I've connected with. His name is Gary Adcock. Now, he has been in the industry forever. He has written books, he's a consultant, he's written manuals, he's in education. In his opening About Me statement on his personal website, he says, streamlining episodic content release is one of his fortes. So that is definitely something I can't wait to have a conversation about. Hey, we're gonna see what happens. Time to get registered. Look at this beautiful badge. Thank you, Blackmagic Design. So I'm looking for some alignment in what I do, what I want to do, what I have done already. And while checking out the exhibitor list, Blackmagic popped out right away because they are the makers of many brilliant things, but also of DaVinci Resolve. I can't wait to talk to them about how I have streamlined 360 reframing process and then popped it into DaVinci Resolve for cutting and production, right? You don't just want to ask for something for free, you want to offer something in return. And I'm worth it. So that's going to be first stop where we're headed next. DaVinci Resolve. Edit, color correct. What a beautiful layout. Like, things like this are so foreign to me. I have like a plug-in mouse, and you know, that's about it.
All right.
I'm very, very curious if they're going to have their immersive cinema camera here. Hey, do you have, is this the immersive cinema camera?
Yeah, and they're actually, we have one over there.
So is anything
Ooh,
beyond
nice. Can I take this?
Yes.
Thank you. So here it is. It's just a pocket-sized version.
Oh, I know it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with a lot more compressions in.
You know, we work with what we got sometimes. You know, if you want to give me that, I'll work with that right there. I will work with it. This is one of the primary reasons that I'm here, is to learn about this exactly.
Experience. There's no way.
And of course, talk to people in media about Spherio and how that interface and operating system can completely change the way that people navigate media in the future. Hi.
You have any questions?
All of the questions.
All the questions.
All the questions, except how much it costs. I know how much it costs.
That's it. Have you seen the footage?
Let's take a look.
Pretty good. So we've had a couple scenarios that tested that out.
What's the like in-camera resolution? What's your name?
My name's Nick.
Hi, Mike. Yep. Nice to meet you too.
What we designed is the media module. So this is an 8 terabyte cartridge essentially that you can just insert it, remake it. So also you don't have to rely on third-party information, which is not always accurate.
Yep.
It pops out. You remove it. You plug it into a media dock right here, and you load it up. So this is mounted into the system that's running DaVinci Resolve. You could also connect this via Ethernet to your system, and it's already mounted.
Yep.
As soon as you connect it to your system, it's mounted, and you can start editing off of it.
So you don't need all this, but even with all this, it's running choppy.
Well, it's because it's not rendered. So
Hello, beautiful.
that's kind of like, for me, it's the most impressive part about it all.
I know what my first question for Mike's going to be. Why aren't there 2 more cameras in the back of this camera? 2 more lenses, so you get a full 360 type of look.
Well, it was designed, it's a good question for Mike, but it was designed with Apple for the headsets.
Well, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Do you have a example of where this camera has been used?
So there's some things like that I don't know if I can divulge.
Okay.
Mike would definitely know that.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
there are some, but I don't want to speak to it. In
Sure, I'm going to pry.
In the wildlife, you're just there and you're capturing whatever happens. Like,
Yes.
You cannot control it at all.
That's how I feel about being in here. This is like the jungle to me.
This is your jungle.
This is the jungle. I got my pass sent to me from Blackmagic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I contacted Matt John first, and then he put me through a couple portals.
So Matt works like this with Mike.
Oh, cool.
So you're talking to the right guys. For sure.
Excellent. Yeah. What's Mike's name? Mike
Smolin.
Smolin. Thanks. I appreciate your time.
No problem.
Yeah, this was great talking to you. Thank you. I have met some incredibly interesting people that are not on film today. Dan is one of them. It was nice having lunch with you.
Good to meet you, Mike.
Yes,
Yeah.
I really appreciate your talk, your time, everything.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like everywhere I'm going right now is serendipitous. And I'm really in that flow. Like, I was outside and I met a developer from India who is at a separate conference here, and he told me about a friend of his that is using AI to generate immersive objects, and he wants to put me in touch with him. This is his card right here. I will definitely be reaching out to him later. Stephanie,
Yes.
I was instructed to say hello to you,
Nice to meet
and
you, Mike.
I wanted to make some time to thank you
Sure.
because I went through Matt, who went through Carrie, who went through Kenna, who's then referenced you.
Oh, right.
Well, I was hoping to get an interview with Matt if he was going to be here.
Yeah, he's not here.
Happy to see the new immersive camera,
Yeah.
and just, I don't know, speak to you for a minute.
Yeah, that's no problem. Let's walk over.
Let's walk over.
Yeah, Mike, he's been pretty slammed. Do you know Mike Smolin?
You
He
know-
works with Matt on the workflow scene.
I was talking, Nick was kind of a placeholder for him, and I saw him very briefly, but then he went to lunch. And,
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. So Mike's really the main guy. He can't give an interview, unfortunately, but he can give you the demo and answer any questions and things of that nature.
Perfect. Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, you guys provided me with a badge. That was very thoughtful.
Yeah.
I wonder if you'll provide me with one of those cameras so I can get to
You get a
using
camera.
it.
You get a camera.
Oh,
you get
yeah.
a camera.
Really? When does this happen? I'm so curious who some of the most prolific users of that camera would be at this point.
Full Sail University has one. Rogue Labs, we did a story on them. Lightsail VR is a immersive
I've met
studio.
with them,
Okay,
sure.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fantastic. Then outside of that, there was
A bunch of
Canal-
secrets you can't talk about.
No, there's some other ones. There was a Canal Plus one, motorsport, some European stories.
Mm-hmm.
Then they just did one. The French president on Bastille Day gave a feature, I believe, something like that, and that was filmed in immersive. So we do have. There's a few out there that are really cool. Oh, I know what I was going to say.
Yes.
You want to also talk to Matt. Like Matt said, he's going to do interviews, speak about these cameras from an end user perspective.
Where's he based out of?
He's based out of LA.
I spent a lot of time with Nick, and he was telling me what he could.
Yeah,
Nick, but he kept saying, "Oh, Michael know that. Michael know that." Yeah.
Yeah. So, URSA Immersive Camera. From here back, it is similar to the URSA line of cameras. From here forward, obviously different.
Of course.
You've got two 210-degree fisheye lenses in front of two 12K full-frame sensors.
Wow. Yep.
So the single sensor 12K camera, two of those sensors inside.
My first question: why not have one or two on the other side to create the full 360 effect?
Because Apple Vision Pro is only 180. It's not 360.
And that was the primary reason to develop this.
So this camera was developed in conjunction with Apple
Yep.
for delivering content for Apple Vision Pro, although it is not exclusive to delivering content for Apple Vision Pro.
Sure.
And that's because we use Resolve in the pipeline. So when Apple came to us, they actually said, we built a camera out of your sensor technology, which was the old 12K cameras that we used to have, the old URSAs, but we're not going to build cameras, we want you to build the cameras.
I see.
And on top of that, we want you to build the post pipeline as well.
Yep.
So we did the whole thing. A couple things about the camera. It's fixed focal length, fixed iris. So it's from 2 meters out to infinity in focus. You are recording to the media modules.
Yep.
8 and 16 terabytes. With
And those
12 to
slide.
1 compression, you get about an hour and 38 minutes of record time for 8 terabytes.
Oh wow, I was thinking it might be 4 terabytes for an hour, but it's even less.
Yeah, because we're recording stereo 8K at 90 frames per second, which is considered Apple Immersive Video. Part of this development of a workflow for Apple was to make it so you could pick up a camera and it wasn't a science project. So basically,
The camera does the work, and then the workflow is as seamless as possible.
and the way that works is because of the technology of the actual headset. That's how we cut it down from a 14-step process with all that equirectangular and rectilinear and lat
That
long and all
night,
that
just
stuff.
call it a nightmare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that nightmare down to like a 4-step process. Acquisition,
Yep.
post, render capability, delivery to the headset, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't do live. This isn't a live application. This is a cinematic application.
Can't you go down to 60 FPS or even 30?
You can.
You can. Okay.
You can go down to lower frame rates, but in order for it to be Apple Immersive Video, it has to be 90 at 8K. That's their standard.
Wow. That's
like,
quite a barrier to
Met-
entry there.
Meta is 60, right? Oculus is 60. Google is 60.
And Apple's 90.
Apple's 90.
How many of these are out there?
Hundreds.
Hundreds. Okay. That is so next level.
Way next level.
Yeah.
This is why a lot of people who are in the VR space, like you are super excited about this camera, because it's like Matt Dijon always says, he's like, this is the camera that anybody who's been in the VR space has been
waiting for. Yeah.
Right? Because now there's a camera that has the resolution and capability for them to make it worth their while to make a headset that has that resolution. And in Resolve, you can work in this lens space with the camera, and on the deliver page, you can deliver here
Oh
to
wow, look at that.
VR 180.
Wow. See, I haven't seen that.
So
Yeah.
you can make your deliverable for the other platforms using this VR 180 setting. So it's unwrapped inside the headset. So
Do you have editing
creative
capability inside the headset then?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
edit
also
and color
cool.
capability.
Wow. I mean, you must be excited.
Yeah, everybody's
this.
excited, but like this gives you like you've got the pipeline laid out for you.
You said it's autofocus after 2 meters. You said
It's-
into infinity.
It's fixed focus to infinity from 2 meters.
Focus to
Not
infinity.
really. We just say 2 meters because 6 feet is a comfortable spot that you would want to be away from your subject if you were talking to them, right?
Yeah.
6 feet is like a comfortable distance. If you watch some stuff that's on platform, like there's a Metallica concert that they did, and they did like a bunch of they put it on a Steadicam. They did some interviews, but they were way too close, and it's uncomfortably close inside the headset.
Yeah. Like you would never get that close
You
to
would
a
never
person.
you would never be on top of a person.
Sure.
So we say 2 meters. You could probably get closer, but you would want to get closer because it's not that comfortable to be that close to a person. At least that's like if the subject was a person, maybe you want to be close to something else. But
Oh yeah.
but
Like a butterfly or something.
yeah, but not like an actual person. That's the thing about VR content creators. They're really good at
Just experimenting.
and hacking and sciencing it up and making content that is actually pretty good in a lot of cases that you would be like, oh, I didn't think of doing that, but that's a really good idea. But they have to like science the shit out of it to make it work. But there's a guy, his name's Michael Mansouri. I don't know if you know him, but he's a friend of Matt's as well.
Okay.
He's got a studio in Glendale, and he does a ton of 360 stuff.
Yeah.
He bought like, I don't know, 150 Pixis cameras, and like
Created a rig.
created like the 360 rigs out of.
I think I might know who you're talking about now. Yeah.
Let's put that down. Yeah, film tips this. It's okay.
You need like a sign,
Yeah, I do.
right?
I've been over to his place once with Matt, and it was like,
A science lab.
yeah, it's like a lab, but it's also mind blowing. It's like, wow, this guy is really science
Pushing the boundaries.
This guy's like really like using anything he can to get this to work, and it works, and it's pretty compelling.
Yeah.
Doing live events for Microsoft in 3D at like their like big reveal shows is no joke. Like that has to work. Like you can't fail. So
What is that, about 10 pounds? You've got a question.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was such a good talk. I feel so fortunate to have that insight on the cutting edge of high-level recreation of reality. Film is one thing, but an immersive experience obviously is another. What's this?
How you doing?
Good.
I'm Larry.
Empowering storytellers.
Okay. It's called Black Belt.
Black belt.
Black Belt. So what it does is, as you're going live, it will automatically, and at no extra cost, record that live event in the cloud.
What do you guys do after you store it?
We merge it unless our customer wants us to archive it for a little longer.
It's a typical use case, most typical.
The mayor's talking about new store openings. Yeah.
Have you ever had anybody try to stream live 360?
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
And if you want to catch up and tell me, I thought of something you guys can do that nobody else is doing, I'd love to know.
Thank you.
Good idea. Thank you. Nice seeing you, man.
Yeah, good luck
Okay,
today.
bye.
Look at Spherio. I miss using this every single day. It's such a beautiful app. And there's no substitute for it. For sure. I'm going to need this soon. Just stealing some of your stuff.
Okay, Gabby, I mean, we have so much.
I see. Yeah, the TikTok shop, the Puff Media. Let's see what they are seeing.
And the OT Shokumas. And layer that.
Fascinating. I mean, Home Shopping Network on TikTok. Amazing.
This is called sound bites.
Right, this is a brand new feature.
This is
So the
brand
AI
new feature.
prediction from clip to clip, that's been out now for a little
Been
bit.
selling for a year and a half. Correct.
I'm always looking for ways to edit quicker and more intelligently and intuitively.
Say I'm watching the traders and I want to learn more about them or I want to shop those lists. So I pop this up. It's really great. Then you can go through all the cast profiles. You can shop the looks that you're seeing on screen. And all of this is programmable based on where you want that consumer or viewer to go.
So they are a client. They build that back end.
We built it for them, but yes.
You built it for them.
Yeah, we have template microsites that we do.
For products specifically that they wanted to sell. In that case, it was clothing.
You could buy his jeans, you could stream
Listen
his
to his
music,
music.
you could go to his socials, you could look at official merch, you could go all the way down. Now that's just our basic blend. It's all customizable based on exactly what you want that viewer to do based on the content that they're watching it.
Exactly where the world is going. Well, yeah. Well, what's the grand vision? What is the biggest piece?
Everything around you becomes interactive. So it's really making the entire world around you kind of come alive with information, whether that's discovery, connection, or shopping. It's really based on where you want that viewer to go. But there's also the consumer element. Anyone, anywhere can create an IR.
Okay, I want a jersey from him.
So that's not in this experience because they didn't want it to be.
Yep. Okay, so this is just specific, not smart glasses yet. Because that's going to be more important because you'll have a camera on your freaking face, pointing everywhere you're looking. So through AR, it'll just give you all the information on everything that you're seeing with the camera right next to you.
Exactly.
Because right now you have to have a camera in your hand or mounted here very conveniently. Right. Yeah. It has to be a camera that's connected to the internet.
For right now, yes. We do have solutions for like in-stadium concerts and all of that where there's a local download. So we have solved for that a little bit because we are working with a lot of sports leagues and teams. So that's one of the big things we're testing right now. So we will have those options as well. But right now, this is...
I really like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, because we are living in a 2-screen world, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. You're watching TV, you got your phone in your hand. That's life. Yeah. And this helps synergize those two things together?
Yeah, it's better experience actually for the consumer, and it's a better way to get data about your consumer brand. But tell me a little bit about you.
You know, I like to document reality, and I have a software company that is in the mixed reality immersive space.
Cool. Very cool. Yeah. So you get this.
I do.
Yeah.
But what does something like it cost?
So for our creators, subscription prices start at $20 a month.
This is exactly as interesting as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, so thank you.
So nice to meet you.
Yes.
I'm so glad.
And that tech could even potentially be built into Spherio, and it also could have, I don't know, implications with Beacon. Because like she was saying, the big picture goal is to understand the world around you with more clarity, not limited to who is around you and what they're all about, which is what I really want to build next. So this stopped me dead in my tracks because it's automatic. What's the level of AI involved here?
What do you mean?
Do you have AI reading the scene?
Yes.
First, I stopped because it was a Cleveland cab, but I understood what it was. It's taking 16:9 into 9:16 for automatic reframe. Mario, hi. Mike, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Mario's one of the founders of this company, Frame Drop. This is all happening on the back end.
Exactly.
Right.
We are just showing the magic behind, because at the end you'll just get a clean.
You want to license out your software for enterprise solutions, don't you? Yeah. See, somebody like me, like I would play with it, I would test it, I would show you use cases and stuff, but I don't know, do you offer like a demo or anything like that?
Yeah, this is the demo. So I can.
Like if I want to use it at home.
Yeah, we have a trial, it's a paid one.
Oh, it's a paid trial.
Yes.
Before subscribing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Because I've measured all these models. They are customized to your needs. So basically, to a broadcaster's needs.
Yep.
So we put a lot of effort into having the articles with their tone of voice, like the highlights, because we also find the best moments within the video to receive the broadcast.
So I own a software company, and it's based in immersive technologies. In the very, very near future, those glasses will be the same weight, basically, and the same size. Everybody, mine too. They'll have the cameras in them, and with mixed reality environments. And people are going to need to crop and frame the footage that they're capturing constantly, right? It's just a live broadcast out. The world, everybody's going to be a broadcaster. Everybody. So again, having the ability to isolate, highlight points of interest, being maybe what you're seeing in mixed reality and augmented reality versus what you're not seeing, it's not showing up on screen, that'll also be very valuable. So that this reframing thing is important, because people aren't going to immediately abandon their phones or their addiction to social media and that format, right? The whole 9:16 format. I mean, it dominates the world, right? The mobile device world. Yeah, exactly. I'm like a consultant.
Pass by tomorrow again.
Oh yeah, I
say
will.
Like 10 hours here, you're just speaking about the units.
Great.
Nice to meet you.
I appreciate you. I will stop by at some point tomorrow.
One specifically, Gabe uses it all the time. He's one of the photographers that works for B&H, but he also runs the national parks at night, and he does a significant amount of travel to said national parks. He's just an awesome dude, very talented photographer. A lot of lighting. He's an expert lighting photographer.
Period. That was something that a colleague of yours from B&H at the NAB Show said about you. Nice to meet you. I was going to say something, and then you were talking, and it picked it up, that compliment, and it's so nice.
Well, there you go. Good thing you said a compliment.
Right?
Do I get credit for said compliment?
I'll put your name here, yeah. Wait.
Are you going to get some shots down here in the train? Is that what you're getting it out for?
No, I have plenty of that stuff. Time lapses and everything, getting on and off and riding and out the window and stuff. I'm more interested in just meeting you.
Oh, I see.
The founder,
That's cool.
the founder of the Micro Museum. I had a lot of fun today too.
What did you find interesting at the show?
Blackmagic Design, they have some brilliant products.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. They have a new immersive camera they developed with Apple.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you have content that you put up online, and what do you do with this thing?
Eventually I'll put it up. I'm just focused on the production right now.
Oh, I see. So it would be something where interesting subjects that interest you, and you just make an edit and put it out there, kind of thing?
Wow. Everybody I talked to today made sense to me, including you.
That's fantastic.
Day 2 at NAB New York. Going to meet Gary Adcock, and I'm really excited. Let's see what he has to say. Gary said he'd be hanging out at Cartoni, and I just found him. I was just looking at your picture and going, I'm going to find this guy, and here you are.
Oh, hey, Mike. How you doing, sir?
Hey, nice to meet you.
I like that.
Cartoni, huh?
Yep.
Well, what's your involvement?
You're doing music videos.
Yeah.
The things that music videos do are exactly what causes tracking systems to fail. Flashing lights, loud music, fog effects, rain effects, instantly gunfire.
I want to make a music video with all of those things you just mentioned.
Exactly.
That sounds great.
When I'm working directly with Dell and NVIDIA on the technology. 26 will be 30 years I've been doing it. I'm covered by NAB, so NAB pays me to be here.
That is brilliant. I got to borrow from that approach.
Like just like anything else, you start working on stuff and then you bring different things to the table. I'm doing immersive videos. Like having an explanation with the NAB people about the difference between immersive video and what immersive means in sports versus what immersive means in journalism.
What do you think the main differentiator is between those two things? Journalism and
immersive in sports. Immersive in sports means fan experience, how you are in the stadium. It's not a headset. But in journalism, you're looking at headset stuff. It's a very, very different mindset. But immersive is, one of my clients is doing stuff for, I say this, fan experience things in stadiums where you put your seat information in a football game, and then they take pictures of you when important things happen in the game, and then you get a picture on a cover of Sports Illustrated that Sports Illustrated pays for. But XR, in my world, is stage extensions. So it's matte paintings. It's the digital version of a matte painting is extended reality. Yeah. We're adding to the stage, we're building up on it.
I like how excited you are about the space.
Well, but I do it. That's what I do.
Sure.
What my job is to evangelize this kind of thing. Yep. This is cool. I like this. After
Spherio.
Yeah.
So you can, this is mixed reality. I'm taking two-dimensional content and putting it into an immersified space.
Right.
All of the content is completely interactive. You can leave notes and hyperlinks and anything you want.
Right.
Yeah, and you can do everything. You can experience it in virtual or augmented.
Right. That's right. I was looking at it after you pinged me. It's like,
really?
What is? Because I saw your text. I was like, what is this? Like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
And that's right. That's why I said, yeah, I'll send you my info and those.
I love that you say this is cool. So initially, this was like a content management system to help me organize content in a new space. Now it's kind of transformed into like an operating system and an interface of sorts. So I'm
very interested.
I'm trying to figure out exactly what the right play is. Because
marketing.
It can handle tons of media. That's what I'm thinking too. People have asked for a white label product of this, right? But to this point, it's kind of a proprietary thing, right? You have to download the app in order to interact with it, But the technology is robust.
Oh, when you're ready, send me a thing. I'm on test flight. I'll test it for you.
Nice. Your name came up in the same sentence almost with Ted Schilowitz?
Yep.
Yeah.
We used to do a lot of stuff together.
And I've met Ted through a mutual friend who worked at a big university in Cleveland, Ohio, out in Los Angeles. And he was so insightful as well.
Oh, yeah.
Right? As like a technologist.
Ted and I met at the dawn of all these. He was working with AJA. He brought me into AJA. I was literally having dinner with him the night he took the job with Red.
Like a free
at CES that year.
Wow.
And it's like, he says, yeah, I'm not going to be doing the job. I'm I can't tell you what it is, but I'm going to be leaving. Okay, cool.
I saw, this is one of the main thing that attracted me to you.
About me?
Streamlining workflows for episodic and feature film production. So, what does that mean to you? What is streamlining workflows for episodic content? Is it release or production or
It's production
teamwork?
to simplify workflows so that you can work faster and more quickly. I mean, I own a piece of the Thunderbolt.
Okay.
A little tiny piece of the Thunderbolt. And I'm
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt, like the
plug.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I make $867 a month.
Hey, all right.
It goes right into my retirement.
Give it up. Isn't that so bad? That's something, right?
I'm here to make other people's technology happen.
Oh, yesterday I spent most of my time with the Blackmagic new immersive camera. Do you know anybody playing with those cameras out in the field?
Oh God, yes.
Oh, you do?
Oh yes. Matt Seal is the guy that I was telling you who's working with, actually work with directly with them. But the immersive space for 360 stuff and that is actually really, really small. There's only about 100 people that work in it.
Yeah, I totally believe
Chicago is one of the weird hotspots. Let's be honest. Object store. We carry a supercomputer around in our pockets.
Yep.
And if you're using this to power it, it all of a sudden takes all of this weight off your head. And that's the problem with Vision Pro right now. All the weight's in the head. They need to simplify it so this is the driver.
Part of the concept behind me developing Spherio, right? It was kind of like a gateway into the whole mixed reality experience by using your phone first. So you felt comfortable with the device, started to understand what it's like to engage with content that exists in reality, you know?
The restaurant that's in the Bear, I was there for the opening of that. I do NFL films, VR for NFL films, so we're doing jaunt captures.
So you're always attending these conferences, and you know tons and tons of people, and you've worked with tons of people. So have you found that any of the conference apps or the networking apps enable you to really find the right people at the right times?
No.
I totally agree with you. That's something that we're trying to build into the next iteration of the Sphere.
I mean, I laugh hysterically at the NAB app because
Me
it's
too.
great. The only thing it's good for is mapping, and not even how to get there. You have to go, it'll tell you where the booth number is, and you go look for yourself.
Yeah.
But none of the navigation works. It's so top heavy that you have to download 50 megabytes of data every time you open it.
And how do you optimize? These are networking events. People are looking to specifically connect with specific people. Why isn't it optimized for that? I don't understand. I mean, dating apps are far more optimized than conference networking now.
Hire the guys from Grindr.
Exactly. Yeah. Seriously. Yeah. What would you look for in a conference networking app that would make your time more efficient? What would you want?
Have it so that it functions so it's offline. Where the hell does a phone work in these kind of environments for downloads?
Well, let's say that two people are trying to connect with each other. They're going to have to be able to have casting out a signal.
Well,
it has to be online. So.
Well, but
I guess maybe it could be just proximity based.
Most of the stuff we Bluetooth and it's no.
I guess you could do that.
But it's more about how, if you're trying to connect with somebody and every time you open the app, it downloads 50 megabytes of stuff. When you're trying to do something fast and you have a slow connection, 50 megabytes can be a really, really long download.
So do you think you would use an app that enabled you to cast out a beacon, a signal that surrounded you as you moved in real time, and then it could pick up the people that are around you and offer you or them optimized suggestions?
Well, I mean, there's things that do that now, but none of them do it efficiently.
Can you think of one?
What's the system that Apple was using?
And do you find people using it? Did you ever
No,
use it?
No. It was one of those things that was designed for museums and things like that. To have a kiosk where you got in proximity to it. It would
give you a pathway, like an AR pathway, like breadcrumbs kind of to follow?
But it's one of those things that if you had an app, LinkedIn is a perfect example. If you had an app like LinkedIn that would ping you when somebody in your file was around you, that it could be interesting.
I totally agree.
It's being the hyper-focused individual that I am, I look at little things all the time.
Sure.
I ignore the big picture a lot and focus on the little things.
Yep.
It's not seeing the forest for the trees.
Exactly.
And I'm bad at that.
Yeah, and perfect can be the enemy of good, right?
It's good to connect with you.
It's good to connect with you too. Yeah. I really appreciate your time. You worked for Dave Matthews?
Yeah, for 8 years. I built their capture system.
Oh, we should have led with that. That's extremely exciting.
Try to be humble, man. My job is to learn and share.
I couldn't agree more. I feel the same exact way.
And I get so many people who think they know more than I do about everything.
I'm going to build a Spherio, and then I'm going to show it to you in AR and see what you think. So now we have this immersive collection of imagery. It's anchored right there, unless we were to pick it up
and I think they have
and move it wherever we wanted it to.
Mistaken,
you can still zoom in once it's selected, right? And then you can see the media inside of the physical space. So it is real mixed reality. I knew you were going to have a thought, like
advertising. So you walk into a booth and it's there. You say, "Oh, you can do this," and everybody's got one of these or a tablet. And you walk in and goes, "Oh, what's this product?" And you click on the product and it jumps to.
And exactly,
it
so
does
you
a 30-second video.
It's interactive inside of mixed reality space, right? So you could
I
then
looked at what you were doing.
Actually hyperlink.
I downloaded it on my non-work phone.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I have separate accounts for those kinds of things, so I can use private. But after you ping me, I downloaded it on my other system.
Excellent. Especially, this is an interface for mixed reality, guys. It's what it's going to feel like when it's on your face.
Really.